Welcome back, everybody. I apologize, it's been quite some time since I put a video up, and just a lot going on, family stuff and farm stuff and cabin stuff, but wanted to get a video up here. Saw this log out real quick, wanted to see if anybody can make a guess of what this is. Here's some sawdust from it. I just cut it in half, but really nasty looking log, kind of rotten looking, but I think there's a prize inside of here. Let's open her up and see. Alright, so I'll slow this down right here. I wanted to explain a little bit. As you can see, I've got a zip tie on the paddle, travel paddle. Sure does make it a lot more convenient for leaning over, looking on the other side of the log. You're not constantly letting go of the travel paddle. Another thing that I wanted to point out here, this part of the video, is when I make my initial cut to remove the first slab, I always start off on a whole number on my 4/4 scale, 5/4, 6/4, whatever boards I'm planning to cut out of that log. I start on a whole number. That way I come back and make another cut, and you end up with a board thickness that you want. Don't just stop anywhere and make your cut for your slabbing cut. You want to start on a whole number and slab it off. This particular sawmill, it doesn't have stops or anything in it. You're stopping it manually and looking at the scale. So I always stop it on a whole number and make my first slabbing cut. All right, Joe. Wild cherry. There's, as you can see, all this out here is pretty much rotten. But I think we'll get some really nice boards out of the inside of it. It's been laying around for a long time, and thought we'd cut her up today, so stay tuned. Sawing it with my MP32. You guys know my feelings of that mill. Awesome, I love it. Alright, so I'm trying to keep this real time so that you guys get an idea of how long it took to saw this log up. It's not a big deal, but I figured you might have interest in how long does it really take. From this point on, you'll see that I don't even use the log clamps any longer. The log is heavy enough to hold itself on the deck, and as I mentioned in the past, you really don't need those log clamps most of the time. Once you get the log slabbed off on a couple sides where it'll set flat on the deck, if it's of any size at all, you don't need them. Just saves you a whole lot of time. Hope you guys enjoy watching the videos. I'll continue to make some more sawmilling videos here. It's just been really busy around here, around the house here, but I do enjoy making them. I can't believe I've got over 100 subscribers. That's amazing. Thank you all. Can't thank you enough for watching. Hope you enjoy them. I guess I've neglected to mention this. This is actually a customer's log here. It was a 16-foot wild cherry log. It had been laying around his place for quite some time. Actually got a couple of them. And he brought it over to me to saw up. And you guys, I didn't buy my sawmill as a income stream, but it is nice to make a little extra income on the side with sawing logs up, especially doing something you enjoy. That I guess I kind of have sawdust in my blood too, so I really enjoy running the mill. Love sawing, making something out of what would have just laid there and rotted. So again, just an option you have if you've got your own portable sawmill. Make a little side money. Something else I'll mention here, this log started out as, I don't know, it was 16, 18 inch diameter on the small end. The boards that I ended up sawing out of this camp was 1 inch thick by 8 inches wide. I never adjusted my movable roller guide the whole time. I mean, I had it set 3/4 of the way open. I don't fool around with adjusting it back and forth. As long as I keep my blades good and sharp, it's never been a problem. Leave it wide Not all the way, but 3/4 of the way open. If I have to adjust it for a bigger log, I will, but normally I'll leave it about 3/4 of the way open. Saw with it the majority of the time. I don't fool with adjusting it back and forth. Like I said, if the blade's good and sharp, it cuts through. It doesn't change anything as far as the product goes. So just figured I'd mention that to you as well. Apologize for the wind and the rain, but nice looking stuff for an old rotten log. I get quite a few questions about the sawmill and how well it cuts, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to show you on a camera, but no waves, no nothing, just about as good as you'll ever get from a portable band mill, that's for sure. Nice looking stuff. Well, I'm gonna get off here and get this thing covered up. Thanks y'all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hopefully we'll get some more videos here real soon.